Did your bank or credit union turn you down for a loan because you have bad credit and you have a high risk NAICS code? All right. Now, if that's you, then this video is going to help you, especially even if you have revenue. All right. Now, let me share something with you. I have a client that's in the trucking industry. Okay. Now, their bank turned them down for a $10,000 loan. And the reason they turned them down, they said because the company was a high risk and because they didn't take care of their credit. Now, let me tell you what happened. This company did over $1.2 million in deposits with their institution. $1.2 million, and they wouldn't give them a $10,000 loan. Well, today I'm going to actually show you exactly where to go to actually get funding when you have bad credit and you are a high-risk industry. Now, let's talk about some of these other high-risk industry. We just talked about transportation, right? So another one is like credit repair. Now, here's the thing about it with credit repair. A lot of banks don't like to touch it because it's so highly regulated and stuff like that. And because it's so highly regulated and stuff, a lot of lenders say, we don't want to deal with it, right? So then that's the reason you need lenders that are willing to work with you. Even though you're making good money, you got all the rules, you registered your business and stuff like that, but you just in the wrong high NAICS code. Now, you also have MLMs, okay? So even with MLMs, it's a lot of lenders that will not touch you, even though you're making good money, all right? So that's just to name a few. Another one is like day traders, right? Day traders, all right? So like with day traders and stuff like that, you may be taking risk and all this stuff. And so you're needing money to keep on going and things like that. And you know, you can't go to the bank. So that's the reason why this video is going to help you guys. So in terms of when you have bad credit and you are high risk, where do you go? Well, there's a company called Revenue, right? Okay. So with Revenue, it has nothing to do with your social, okay? Has nothing to do with your social security number. It has nothing to do with your credit report. That's the thing about it. So, no social security number, no credit report. This is so important because a lot of people, they know they have a good business model. They know that it's working. You may be a real estate investor and stuff like that, flipping houses and stuff, and you just need money. You just need capital to keep going and stuff like that. This is why this here revenue company can be a good situation for you if you have high revenue, all right? Now, here's the thing about it is they give you up to $250,000 flex line, okay? Now, here's the thing about it. This flex line acts like a merchant cash advance, right? So it's not a credit card, like a merchant cash advance. But here's the thing about it. You can actually borrow cash from this flex line. So if you need to make payroll, say that you run a restaurant or something like that, and you need to make payroll, and again, you have bad credit, the lenders don't want to work with you and stuff like that, this is one of those type of lenders that will work with you. Again, stating that you have high revenue. Now, some of the things they want you to do, you have to be in business at least 1 year, okay? You have to be in business at least 1 year. And there's no sole props, all right? Now, there's no sole prop. That means that you can't be a sole proprietor. You have to be a registered business. You have to be a registered business. So no sole proprietor. You have to be a registered business. Let me help you guys understand, those of you that are sole props, and how much money you're missing out on because you don't want to register your business. You're trying to hide from the IRS. You should not do that. The reason is because it's going to make it harder for you to grow the business. And in terms of why you need the capital, I made a video on this. 4 reasons that you're going to need capital for your business, right? So you're going to need the capital either for marketing, right? So you're going to need money for marketing. You're going to need money for expansion, right? You're going to need money for inventory. Okay, so marketing, expansion, inventory, and then working capital. So you need money for at least one of these. So that's the reason why, again, if you're in a high risk, you have bad credit, you need to really look at this here company, all right? Because banks, if you have bad credit, you can't go to them. You can't go to the credit unions, right? So credit unions, here's the thing about it with credit unions. Like, they are very flexible, really flexible. But if your DTI is usually over this 55% DTI, then you're going to more likely be turned down, okay? Like I was telling you about that trucking situation or whatever. The bad credit was there, high DTI, debt to income ratio. So the lenders will not work with them, even though they're doing all of these deposits. Is it fair? No, absolutely not. If you're giving a bank all your money, all your deposits, and you're paying your monthly fees with these banks and stuff, it's not fair that they're not willing to work with you. All right? So that's another thing. Now, in terms of revenue, this is the thing about it. You can't have over 3 bank drafts in 30 days, okay? If you have over 3 bank drafts in 30 days, then this can get you qualified as well, all right? So that's the thing about it. A good thing about it is they don't charge no annual fee, all right? And the thing about it, there's no interest charged. No interest charged on the money that you don't use. So you only being charged interest on the money that you actually use. All right. So that's the reason why this, again, revenue should work for you. If you have bad credit, okay, high risk industry, but you have good income. Now, in terms of good income, revenue said that they want you to have at least 20K a month. Now, here's the thing about it. I have seen people get approved with revenue with less than 20K, but they ask you to at least have a minimum of 20K a month. Now, does that mean that you should not apply even though you may not meet that $20,000 threshold? No. All right, but this is what they're saying, that they want you to start, but they are very flexible. If they see that you have strong deposit, even though it's not 20,000, I'm pretty sure they're flexible enough to where they still want to work with you. All right, so this is so important. Like I said, your banks don't want to work with you, your credit unions don't want to work with you, then you have to think outside the box. Where can I go to get money that's going to help me keep my business going? All right. So I hope that this video helps you. If you have any questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, removing negative items off the credit, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.